All right.
Buenos nachos.
Sick. So,
How's everybody doing?
Doing pretty good. Life is lifing.
good stuff.
I like the Lego head.
Got Legos in there?
I don't know what I have in here actually. Oh. Lego Dobby.
Well, shoot. Let's get right into it. What are your guys' 5 most useful tools? And I was pretty careful with the wording there. I didn't want to put most used. I wanted to say just what are your favorite what are your favorite tools basically? Like, man, I couldn't live without this shit.
Definitely an impact. That's probably number one.
If you had to choose between an
straight.
impact wrench and an impact drill, which would you choose?
Impact drill.
Wrench every day.
I guess.
Well, I mean, I was thinking because you could use an impact drill for every other trade as well.
Right, and that was another thing. I was thinking about too. I was like, man, I've been using a hammer and a pry bar a lot, but that is specific to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, hammer is always pretty useful whether you're working on cars or anything else.
Another thing that every trade uses. Hammer.
See, I'm gonna throw it or mix it up. I'm gonna go with dead blow hammer. So it's the hammer that's filled with sand or beads or whatever. Just because those you can use to on everything. Like if you're busting off wheels.
Is that what you were using with your in that Miata video you did?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, what's the hammer that has it kind of crunches a little bit so you don't bang shit up? It's like a soft metal.
Yeah. Lead.
Lead? Is that what it is? Fucking lead
Pretty
hammer?
sure. Yeah. People use them to straighten out wheels and stuff.
Right. And it basically starts denting.
Yeah. It's
Dead
softer
blow.
than aluminum, so it's got to be something super soft.
Just don't eat it.
Yeah, it's bad for you.
Look at this shit. I gotta take that off, right? There you go. This dude.
Yeah.
Freaking
What
A.
is it? Yeah, it is lead.
Lead. It does say lead. Okay. Yeah, these are cool. Cool little things. I don't think I've owned one of my own yet.
No.
I don't have one.
I got my works for like a really good price because one of them was bent and I had to get it straightened out. And that's probably what they used was just a lead hammer because it looked like they just smacked it with something.
Yeah, probably. And like, I think they use these on like the lowrider wheels, like the Daytons.
Yeah, really thin aluminum.
To get the center cap on,
Oh,
so you don't dent it, but you still get it on really well.
there was it's probably still around here, but it's like a red Chevy van that's bagged and it's on like red wire Dayton's. It's so sick.
That's sick. That is sick. Freaking skate mobile. Dude, vice grips. Vice grips are, I know they're actually channel locks. That's like one of my favorite tools ever since I discovered them. I was like, dude, this is like the best tool ever.
Like actual channel locks.
Yeah, no,
Well,
vice grips
vice
and
grip.
channel locks aren't the same thing, bud.
Really? Okay,
Really?
let's see.
Channel
I
locks
could be
are for,
wrong.
like plumbing.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the kind of the bent pliers. Okay, okay.
Yeah, they got like a bunch of channels. and
Those
then
are
you,
good
like
too,
lock it
man.
into a channel.
Those are good too, though. Vice grips. What are they really called then?
Vice grips.
No,
Yeah, vice
dude.
grips.
I think
Alligator
that's
clamps. That's what my grandpa used to call them.
dude. That's probably what it is. Because
Or
Or
vice
maybe
grip is
locking pliers.
locking pliers, maybe.
I don't know.
But it's like Xeroxing or Googling something, you know? Like they just everybody knows.
Different parts of America call like different things, like a bunch of different things.
Let's see. They tail it off.
Look up alligator clamps.
No, these
shit,
are
there's
alligator
actual
clamps.
alligator clamps.
Actual alligator clamps. Dude, it's kind of like spatula. Like,
Those are for electrical, right?
bro, I didn't know that these were actually spatulas too.
Those are
When
spatulas.
yeah, when I hear spatula, I think of this, right? But these are spatulas too.
My mom broke a wooden one over my butt one time.
Damn. Should
Very
have drilled
fond
holes in it, dude.
memory.
That's a paddle, man.
I'm trying to think. We got hammer.
Zip
Screw-
ties. You put that on there.
Zip ties
I-
are the OGs.
I don't know if I'd consider that a tool though. That'd be
Like
like
a-
saying duct tape's a tool then, or electrical tape.
It's a tool of sorts. Because it does help you do a job, although it is more of a disposable
Hardware,
hardware. Yeah, hardware, software.
software. Yeah.
It's freaking software.
Where, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of on the fence with that too. It's like electrical tape.
Yeah,
Why
pry
not?
bars got to be up there with hammers.
Yeah,
They
pry
have to
bars
have like
pretty
the
damn good.
Any kind of pry
The
bar,
metal-
pry bars.
tip on the end, so you can hit them, like the striking point.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. They got the rubber handle, but the metal goes all the way through.
Yeah.
Shoot, Mark, give us some feedback, man. Is it
He's too busy playing Far Cry 5.
what's
A little weenie.
dude, that's not even the good Far Cry.
And I'm gonna
see
go
what-
ratcheting box end wrenches. I have some of those.
I just saw some used ones for sale on Marketplace, and I was really thinking about.
Are they the
Oh, Far
Flex
Cry
ones?
5 is the good Far Cry.
Yeah, they're the. It's just like 90 degrees this way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, they're fantastic.
but they're the stubbier ones. So I don't know.
Oh,
What are we talking about?
Ratcheting wrenches. So like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
but they're
okay.
the Flex Ed ones. Do I use
Hell
them
yeah.
every day?
Oh, the ones
Oh,
that had the
that's
bend on them at the end.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, those are
Damn,
for
Ace
like-
is cheaper than fucking Harbor Freight out here. Oh wait, Pittsburgh. No, you got to get Icon if you're going to Harbor Freight. The Icon ones are expensive though.
But they're worth it.
Yeah, those
See,
are the
what
ones that I
sucks about
saw
it-
on Marketplace.
Snap-on doesn't. So like, there's like double-ended ratcheting wrenches that are like 2-3 feet long, and Snap-on doesn't make it up to a 25. And for alignments, you need a 25 for the camber caster for like Silverados and trucks, Chevy trucks. So you have to go on Amazon to buy it. I just haven't done
Huh.
it yet. I think it's like K Power or something makes it. They're really nice. They're 120 tooth, lifetime warranty. I don't know how that warranty would work.
Yeah, lifetime warranties are a pain, but also they're good. I guess that's the good thing about Snap-on and certain tools where you can just like get it on the spot. Well, I don't know. Even then with Snap-on, do you have to send it in and then you gotta wait full
Yeah,
weeks or something?
so like my screwdrivers that I had to warranty recently, he just took what was on the shelf and gave it to me. But I had some lights, like my little neck lights, well, they're
Uh-huh.
hat lights. And those had to be sent in, and they're not warranted. I had to pay $55 to get them fixed.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but they don't make those ones anymore, which sucks. And I was
But
like,
they'll still fix them?
yeah, these ones. So the new style, like they sit on your hat and like you can kind of adjust them, but these you can take one side off and use it as a regular flashlight.
Oh yeah.
Those middle ones, the red lithium, they're like those, but you can take them off. I don't know if they're
Sick. Yeah, I've seen these before actually.
Yeah, those are so useful. But
That's just
mine,
sick.
like each light you can take off and they're magnetic. So like if you're doing suspension work or something like that and you kind of have vision on one side but not on the other. Or light.
Dude, headlamps are actually really badass, and it's like it's not until you run into an issue where you need them, and then you get to use them, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
One of those
Also-
things you don't use a lot. Well, maybe you use them a lot, but I found myself like in a basement or working on a car at night. It's just like, whoa.
I love those, like the point and shoot ones. That's what I call them.
Point and shoot. Hell yeah.
Then I have one that clamps onto the hood and it has like a lightsaber almost that you can take off and move.
Okay.
Pretty sick. That one stays at the house.
Yeah, I got one of the big magnetic, like 2.5 foot ones that you can just stuff on the hood.
Yeah.
And I guess screwdrivers, that's kind of like a given.
Yeah.
It's just kind of there. It's like air and water.
That's a good one. Car jacks. Tool.
It's a good
more
one.
more
Did you know
a
you could?
necessity.
Did you know you
Yeah.
can break the bead of a tire? I didn't know this. You could break the bead of a tire and change it on the side of the road with the scissor jack that comes in your car.
Really?
Yeah, it's been all over my Tic Tac.
Scissor jack tire change. Let's see. No immediate images of it. Must be that new Gen Z hack.
I still have all my spare kits from each Volkswagen I've owned.
Damn, so you're the guy that takes them out of the car, so when you buy them used, it doesn't have them in there anymore.
My Cabrio didn't have one.
Sorry.
My Jetta has like the original like sound deadening under the carpet in the back, and it has like literally every piece of everything. It's so sick.
That's badass. Dude, what else have I been using a lot? Gosh, well, yeah, and again, this is more like carpentry, but a level and a square.
Do I need to get a square?
Dude, squares are freaking sick.
I just went to Lowe's because I'm going back to construction. I got like all new stuff basically.
Hell yeah.
Got a sick new square. It's
That's
These are,
badass, dude.
Metal ones.
yeah, it's all. I'm like really bad at remembering like all the stuff, like the hips and the valleys and the common cuts and stuff. So it's
Right.
all labeled on this one, which
Sick.
is like really nice for me. That's
So is it like a triangle or is it like an L?
That's a triangle.
Okay.
I can go get it. It's right.
A tape measure is another good one.
Dude, tape measure, totally.
I feel like you should have two. Two of the
I think
same
so.
exact ones.
I think at least two. And you, especially if you're working on cars, you probably want a millimeter.
Yeah.
You want both of that on there.
Damn.
Nice. Yep.
The fresh.
It's all like
Good
the commons
shit.
are labeled, the hips and the valleys are labeled. So when I'm
Hell
doing
yeah.
like trusses and stuff and hips and valleys on roofs, it's all there.
You guys have a couple things I can show off. I can show off my ratcheting wrenches and my under the hood light. Oh. And my
Dude,
screwdriver.
this tape measure. This one has a level on it, dude. This is like a dollar store one. And I've used it for so long.
A level? That's nice, dude. Low-key.
Yeah, and it's dope. It has this little level on it,
Have you
and
seen
it's got centimeters on it too, which is really cool.
Have you
I'll just go
seen,
get my tool bag.
the tape measures that have like the laser levels, the levels?
Yeah,
I want one so bad.
dude, me
I'm
too,
not
man.
spending
I'm
money on
guessing
it.
those are like $300 at least.
I think they're like 70 actually.
Really? Okay.
This is what I'm gonna be wearing at work every day.
Hell yeah.
I need a fit check every day.
That's dope, man. I got a little bucket that I have all my tools in on the house, at the house I'm working on, and it's pretty cool.
But yeah, so in every carpentry bag, you need tape measure, you need 2 chisels, you need 2 cat's paws. I usually keep like 4 Sharpies and like 4 pencils in it.
Yeah,
I got a chalk line. I got the torpedo level. I got a hammer. And then you usually keep like a bunch of random nails.
Do you have the construction pencil, the flat one? The flat pencils
Oh, yeah.
that you just
I got
utility knife?
boxes of them. I literally got boxes.
Hell yeah. That's sick.
So that tape measure, this one has, oh no, it doesn't. It's just the.
You talking about the one with the handle?
What do you mean?
The tape measure with the handle.
No,
there's,
the
like,
tape measure
level and
that's
stuff.
got a laser level on it too.
I'm thinking of one that does all that.
Yeah,
shit.
let me look at it.
You
This
like pull
one's
a trigger and it'll like start a measurement, and you can like the one with the level. That's the one that I'm talking about. I mean, the one with the handle. My bad. The Tomahawk.
maybe that's the one I'm thinking of, but the one that I'm looking at is the Savic
That one on the left, right there. That's the one that he's talking about. Down.
down one.
Yeah. I've
That
never
shit's
seen that
sick.
one.
That one's pretty cool.
You got to charge your tape measure.
Yeah, I got a charger too. Sorry, my tape
Biggest
measure's
flex.
dead right now, dude.
But yeah, the one with the handle I saw on TikTok, and then I looked it up, and it was in like pre-order, so they hadn't even like finished it actually. But I guess it's out now, and it looks sick.
I love going on Kickstarter and looking at the tools that they're developing.
This is kind of what I was thinking of here. This is 2 pieces, though, I think, huh? It's not the same thing.
Dang, Mark's a little late to the party.
Damn.
He's
Suspension work is a long ratchet. It's not a torque wrench.
yeah, we don't use those here.
It's just the breaker bar welded onto a ratchet.
No, I have one. It's like
Solid.
it's
right?
3 feet. Yeah, it's like a 3 foot
Mhm.
ratcheting wrench or
Yep.
ratchet, and mine is a flex head. I want to trade it for the locking flex head, but
Mine is a flex head as well. But those are badass, like your kind of your mini breaker bar.
ooh, here's one to spark up. Locking flex head or just like free flex head?
Mine is free.
I've never used
No.
the locking one.
Oh,
I've only used the. I mean, I guess it like locks, but it doesn't like. You can still it like locks in the position, but you can like. There's no
Yeah.
like lock on it.
Right,
But-
you can't get a specific angle.
Well, it'll stay in like what you put it on, but there's no like lock to like keep it there. It'll like move if you push it hard enough.
Right, something like this.
yeah, that's what I
And
have.
mine doesn't even have like the ratchet thing. It's just literally the 3/8, and you just twist the nub wherever you want to do it.
That's
Less
my
moving parts.
daily driver.
Daily. That's not a driver.
That's what we should
Yeah,
do. We
dude.
should have like submits for toolbox tours.
Dude, I think that could really be such a cool thing.
That would be sick.
I'm down. I'm down next week, dude. Next week we'll bring our tools and I'll just kind of be like, and this little dent here was from
You should
Like,
start a Rub It Up Discord.
I think there should be a Rub It Up skate team.
That's a big jump. That's a big jump in topic. Like, yeah, we should show off our toolbox. Rub It Up should have a skate team.
Yep. Dude, I don't know why, but my brain has been hyper fixated on that for the past month.
On
I mean,
what, skating?
Yeah, a Discord would be sick.
Yeah,
You
because
do
then you
it,
could
man.
like ask questions and people could. There'd be a lot more interaction.
You could be the next Aaron Cairo, dude, because he's down the tubes.
Nah. I have a couple clips that I'm going to put in my video. I actually filmed an intro. That
Okay.
took forever. Because I'd go through and watch it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. And then I'd redo it, and Obi knocked over my tripod, and I was like, you little shit. I really like that one. And the third one that I filmed, I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I don't care what I say. It's going in.
Dude, just roll with it. That's kind of how I feel about the intro song for our dubcast. I'm like, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but I'm like, screw it. It's mine.
It's great.
And
Good
you just
vibes.
you kind of break into it, you know? That perfectionist flaw. Let's see. Dude, I saw this I watched like this 3-hour documentary of Sinistar, which was a arcade game. And I should probably put it on screen. There's this quote. And it's like really good. Let me see. Fuck. I feel like I should display it. Be professional. And I'm like, dude, this is so me and so many other people. All right. Go quick, real quick. All right, here it is. It's literally a screenshot from the YouTube video. Sam was a phenomenal programmer, and those operating systems were impressive, to say the least, but Sam was uncomfortable heading up the project. And as often is the case with any developer, didn't see how capable his invention was. When you're developing something, you're acutely aware of its shortcomings and how it could be better. And you fail to have the perspective to see just how good what you have produced actually is. Caught in this mode of thinking, Sam was constantly improving his software and never finishing it. And I was like, damn. That's life, dude. That's life right there.
That's
Yeah. Seriously, though, that's a good quote.
Right? Totally. It's like, I gotta screenshot this.
Damn, your phone stays charged, doesn't it?
Dude, it does, man. I'm pretty good about that. It's like my gas tank. But it's probably like ruining. Anyways, I have like an X or an 11, so I'm like, the battery's already screwed. So sometimes I just plug it in when it's like half battery or whatever. You know, it's probably fucking with it. Well, speaking of battery, dude, batteries are so good now.
I don't know. My charging port on all my phones since my 5C has been absolute dog shit after like my second year of owning the phone.
And you use like the factory box and cable?
Yeah.
I got this phone, and in like 2 weeks from being in the polish shop, my jack quit working, so I have to use the like magnetic thing on the back.
Damn. Dude, get like a push pin and then try to clear out your charging port. Like I had a bunch of that.
And then
Oh, you already tried?
I broke it. Yeah.
Oh, you fucked it up.
It just gets it got so packed.
Damn,
just gets
dude.
packed with dust.
Yeah, that's true because you're having like tiny shards of metal and stuff as
Yeah.
opposed to dust and lint.
Yeah, my phone just stays in my pocket, so sweat and dust just gets in it. Oh, do you guys know of anybody who wants a ITB system for a 12 valve VR6? I know it's very fucking weird. But I have somebody selling like a top of the line one. I don't know the brand.
I think most people with a VR6 would want it. It's just a matter of price, probably.
Yeah, it's this guy wants like $3,000 for it.
That's fair.
Well, I think like 2,500. It's 37 new.
Okay.
But it's already got the fuel rail. I don't remember what all it has on it, but I know it's got the fuel rail and it's got carbon buckets. It just looks cool. I would buy it as an art piece, but
just put it on the wall and say one day I'm going to use it.
I would.
That's how I feel about wheels, dude. Like if I can get a good deal on a set of wheels, like one day I'll buy adapters and make them work.
Dude, I found some SSRs that are perfect spec for the camber that I'm running, and they're 15s with
Perfect.
tires. Homie wants $2,400 for them.
For a plug and play, that's decent.
Yeah. See, the issue is my accountant says I'm not allowed to spend any more money. So she's very mean.
Old Delaney.
Yeah. I love my wife, but
Man, I met somebody named Delaney the other day. I was like, oh shoot, Caleb. It's not the most common name.
nah. It is it's weird seeing people because she spells it, I think, weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's DELANEY.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know why, but I feel like that's a weird spelling of it.
The only thing I would think is that the L would be capitalized, like capital DE, capital L.
Some fancy shit.
Yeah, right? I don't know. That's how I see it in my head for sure. I'm like weird about caps. Like even on Instagram, if I have a short caption, like if it's like 5 words or something, I like capitalize all the first letters. I don't know. I don't know if you guys get
No, I get that. Yeah.
some weird capitalization OCD.
If I'm like making a joke about something, I'll capitalize every other letter.
What, like the SpongeBob meme?
Yeah.
The hands on his side.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really care about punctuation, capitalization.
Yeah, I don't know. I just do it where I think it is aesthetically right. More so than
Grammatically.
English major, yeah. Because we're in America. I put my apostrophes where I want. Free speech, free punctuation.
It pisses Delaney off that I don't use punctuation. She's an English teacher.
Just run on sentence galore.
Yeah.
Just
I'll send her like a huge ass paragraph about 3 different things, and she's like, I don't know where to stop.
Right.
Fix it.
Just straight brain to text.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm sad that people don't really use analog emojis anymore, you know? It's like all emojis. Like I feel like when I see a regular emoji, it's like a sexual advance, you know? You just see like a regular winky face or something. It's like if you know what I mean, that's how I see regular text emojis now.
Yeah.
I had a realization that I'm getting old this
Mm-hmm.
week. So
And
going back to my skateboarding fixation, I was at the park on Thursday or yesterday. And there were these kids that were there, and they all had skateboards. Yep. Yep. And
I feel it.
You know, I was over there trying to land a trick, and then like I'd go get on my phone while I'm taking a little water break, and then I'd go back and skate again. And they were all just sitting on the mini ramp, just talking, didn't skate. Like,
Oh,
I think
that's
they push
lame.
around a little bit. And I'm
That's
like,
lame.
I had in the back of my mind back in my day, like we would meet up at the skate park. We'd all try our different tricks, and then when we got tired, took a water break, that's when we'd go and sit down and talk. But other than that, all you'd hear is the boards and the occasional cuss words, board snapping.
Dude, that's true. Like, I don't know. I mean, skating has kind of died down too.
Yeah, trying to bring it back.
Should, man. It's for a 10,000 population town. I mean, skating is like decent over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I go at weird times though. Like today, I went. 'Cause I treat it like the gym.
Right.
So like I'll go on my lunch break, which is at like 1, and then I'm only there for like 30-45 minutes. And then today I went at like 9:30. I got there and stayed until 12. And the only
Okay.
person that was there was a little kid and his dad.
Dope.
And then whenever I went again, there was nobody there. The one that was right next to my house.
Dude, I used to just like skate off the soreness. Like, I was doing the same thing. I was kind of using it as a gym. Like, even when I didn't want to go, I was like, dude, I remember I used to just like, I'd be tired and sore, and then I'd just skate the next day, and then it would kind of go away. And then I'd be
Yeah.
sore again, and then you just skate it off, and then you kind of ride it out. But like now, I try to ride it out, and after like a week, it just hits me like a train, and then I fall asleep in the middle of the day. It's just like my body's like,
Yep.
it's like, oh, I blame the soy, dude. I blame the soy and the estrogen they're putting in our food.
Fluoride they're putting in the water.
Yeah, dude. I really do think that's partially a factor. It's what we're putting in our bodies.
What's the biggest factor, dude? Eating
real.
shit all the time, like nothing's good for us anymore.
Yeah.
Speaking of
It's crazy.
not being good at something, I found a small time. I wanted to bring this to your attention. You might want to get your lawyer involved. There's a small time leather making company that is ripping off your brand. And as a good friend, I reached out to the company and I was like, hey, I'm going to reach out to the company that you are trying to rip off, and you will be hearing from their lawyer.
I don't know if you're talking to me or Logan.
Both.
No, he was talking. He sent that text to me.
Oh, okay.
No, it looks good though.
I said I
No.
ain't scared of no. He said I ain't scared of no sissy lawyers. Bring it on.
Joke's on you. I am the lawyer. I've watched Suits 5 times, working on 6. I know everything there is.
Dude, and I've watched parts of Better Call Saul, so I'm basically.
That'd be so fucked in a courtroom, like no matter what.
I want to see the process of like that would I love watching woodworking videos to fall asleep to. I feel like that would be another good one.
Yeah.
Dude, woodworking is nice, man. I do follow this one Japanese guy on YouTube, and like everything, well, he captions in English, but the dude's just a Japanese YouTuber, and he just makes things with wood, and he does like all these joints and uses a router, and it's just like, dude, you could do so much with wood. It's insane.
Yeah.
I follow a Japanese leather worker.
Hey.
All work, no talk videos. And it's
Yep.
I love those. Like the occasional, this is why I'm doing it. But other than that, it's just power tools and wood. Just soothing.
And I'd like to watch like metalwork videos, but I feel like that's not as accessible,
aggressive, yeah.
Like until I have like a welder or something, like I don't even want to tease myself. The wood is like, well, I could get my miter box out, and I could use my drill for certain things.
Yeah.
Dude, you're more of a homeowner than I am. I don't even have a saw. I don't have a hand saw. I have a shovel and a lawnmower.
Oh, dude. Just get cracking on something.
When my accountant lets me spend money, I will.
Dude, there's like little mods, like you putting up a little coat rack or making a little table or shelf, it's pretty cool.
See the recessed shelves that you were talking about? I want to do that like right when you're walking into my office because I have like a weird angle. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that'd be a good spot for some shelves.
Yeah,
just
dude.
display some stupid stuff.
Dude, well, speaking of doors, what kind of door stoppers do you have to keep it from hitting the wall? What type are they? There's like, I know they don't do the springy ones anymore.
Actually, I have the springy ones.
You have some springy ones. Oh, that's
yeah,
badass.
I mean, in my
dude.
office, it's my desk.
Boom.
Big ass desk, but
Yeah, the ones I see, maybe Logan could confirm, like, are usually the little like plastic things you just put on the wall and just stops the doorknob.
Yeah, those are still sketchy because like if you close your door hard enough.
Springy one.
Right, that's true. And if it's not, yeah, odds are it's not on a stud.
Yeah, not on this. Yeah, the springy ones are nice. Just twist them in.
Yeah. Boingies.
My cats love them.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to work on the garage. Like, I'm gonna make that all of the walls are gonna be shelves. It's just gonna be like super utilized.
You should do floating shelves. That way you still have floor room.
Yeah, exactly. You'd cantilever. I think cantilever, to do anything cantilever, you need to have like 2/3 of it inside. Let's see. Where's freaking A? Let's put shelf. I guess it depends how big you want it. But you just have like a straight.
Dude, I think one of my cats shit right outside my door.
No.
It smells so bad. The oldest one gets so mad whenever I'm not, like I'm just in my office. He'll sit outside my door and cry. Either that or he'll shit and then walk away.
Do you have a litter box outside your door?
No. That cat refuses to use a litter box. Like he will pee on pee pads and then shit on the floor everywhere else.
Huh.
Yeah. But he's an old man, so.
Okay. I was gonna say that's probably a sign of something, but if they're old, that's could be part of it.
The other cat he was locked in our little spare bedroom all day. And then like I got home and realized that he was locked in there and there's nothing. And then he just ran to the litter box and used the litter box. He will only use the litter box, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Cats are pretty good about that usually.
Yeah.
What's another tool? Oh, dude, clamps. I don't even own any of these, but quick clamps. I'm sure Logan uses these fuckers.
Yeah.
Like these, I'm
Those are
eventually
good
gonna have to buy
for
some of these.
those are good for like when you buy like pre-built cabinets and you're installing them. You just screw them
Ah,
in, move them all as one.
that makes sense. Yeah, there's so many times I found myself where like I'm just like holding on to something to keep it straight and whatnot. I'm like, she get a clamp, and then a couple months pass. I'm like, eh. And then I get do something else where I'm like, clamp would be really nice. And then I don't buy it. But I may eventually grab some of these.
Hopefully, in my next house, I'll have a 2-car garage, and then I can have one side for my project car and then the other side for woodworking.
Yeah. 100%, man.
But like, I'd want to build a wall in between, kind of split it up.
A wall? Nah, that would be too limiting.
Not like a full wall, but like almost like have the shelf kind of wrap around, so like I have separate work areas.
Okay. I see that. Dude, who has a bigger garage? You or Logan?
Probably
It's
Logan.
pretty small.
We'll have to see. We'll break out the ruler.
Mine, like I can on the Miata, I can pull the motor and like have the car pushed up against the wall and then have enough room to work on the motor. But it's tight.
Dude, I'll have to measure mine. Mine might be a little bit bigger, but not as functional, that's for sure.
Are we finally going to get a Volkswagen? I mean, you do run a Volkswagen.
Oh, dude,
brand.
for sure. I think I would probably hop back into a, as much as I want a Mark II, it'd probably end up being a 3, just because age and price and part availability. 3 is kind of in a sweet spot. 4, maybe if I could get a freaking 20th, that would be sick.
Dude, there's a Mark 6 that I want to buy. It needs a motor, but the customer just kind of abandoned it. Like she told us she was going to. I kind of want to be like, I'll give you $500 for it.
Is it a 2.5?
2.0. It's
Oh, okay.
exactly like my first one, except it's manual.
Oh shit! Even
Yeah.
better.
Say
Even
that.
better.
It needs a trunk, a motor, and then the headliner sagging. And other than that, it's perfect.
That sounds great, dude.
Yeah. Like she just put Michelin Defender 2s on it. None of the wheels are bent, just did the brakes. The timing belt just snapped and killed the motor. So,
Dude. Take out the back seats and turn it into like a little van.
nah, it'd be my daily. I wouldn't touch it. Just put a motor in it. And just
Sure.
put gas and oil in it and drive that little thing till it dies again.
That would be awesome.
And
maybe
eventually turn it back into the first Jetta. It'd be cool to remake all my cars and just have them.
they're all like shittier versions because you got like deals on them.
Yeah.
But then bringing them up to their former glory.
Well, the paint on the other, or the one that's sitting outside, right, or sitting in the shop, is really good. Like it's better than what my first one was.
Dude, that surprises me sometimes. and that might just because certain owners maybe didn't had a garage or had shaded parking.
Oh no, she's a car nerd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like she has a WRX that's World Rally Blue that's bone stock, but she takes stupid care of it.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, the biggest issue is other than the engine is headliner sagging and the trunk. It was in a accident.
Dude, I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm at the point of in my car enthusiast career where like I admire good maintenance over shitty mods.
Yep.
Like someone could even not be like a car person, but I see somebody that like is really diligent with maintenance, like they're basically an enthusiast.
Yeah. There's this one older lady who has it's an older Nissan pickup truck. I don't remember what it's like. It's not the B1000. That's Mazda. But it's
a hard body. Or maybe
E21.
Frontier.
yeah, that one.
Yep.
It is.
D21. Okay. I just see them as hard bodies.
It is immaculate. Like
Hell yeah.
no, like there's rust in the bed, but
Sure.
only in like a little spot of it. But the paint's brand new, no leaks, no anything, and it's only got like 60 some odd thousand miles on it, and she brings it in every 6 months. And it's like, I need to make sure this thing's good.
That's dope. That's the type of owner that'll like replace broken clips or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's
think it
so
was-
badass.
I think it was her husband's truck, like his baby,
Mhm.
and he passed, and she just wants to keep it up.
That's awesome.
Told Delaney whenever I die, I just want my cars spread out between my friends because I know they'll take better care of it than she will. Dude, she's the exact opposite of me when it comes to cars. Like she'll hit a curb and she'll be like, "Oh well." It's like that's why I will never buy you aluminum wheels. You will have steel wheels for the rest of your life.
Rhino liner the wheels.
You good, Logan? You've been quiet.
Yeah, I'm tired.
It's just a JPEG image of him. He's not even there. He's in another room.
He occasionally has to switch from a different screen just to kind of like move around.
Had a long Friday night. My buddy got married. That was a
Hey.
long night. And then last night, our sleep schedule was kind of messed up, so we stayed up late again. Tired, man.
Dude, yeah. I've been pretty freaking tired.
How's the house coming along?
It's good, man. The joists. It originally started with I was gonna keep the tub in there. I was just gonna redo buy one of those surrounds, and then I find out there's like water damage. And then the sink, absolutely terrible. I mean, it was probably built in there. Like they probably built it in there.
Mhm.
And it was a cast iron sink too. So then I took that off and I was like, well, fuck it. And then I saw that there was like this old insulation, probably asbestos or something. I was like, well, I'm gonna take that out. And so eventually it placed it down to 2x4s. And so now it's just plain floor, and then the floor like creaks, like literally you could step on it. And so we cut out like a section of the floor, and then find out like two of the joists like they're like hardly into the wall or the floorboard or whatever it is over there. And so Now,
But still,
now I'm like stacking a bunch of 2x6s to put under the joist there. And it's just kind of like I can't even get started because every time I go, but I'm like at the base level now, you know, like I'm down to the joist supporting the house, and it's just going to be plywooded. And once those are secure, I can hopefully start laying out shit. I bought the cement. What is it? Cement wall, rock wall. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna tile because the floor is just gonna be like this vinyl, and it has a foam support under it.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna tile it because there's a window in the bathroom, which is a pain in the ass, and I didn't realize how big of a pain in the ass windows in bathrooms are. And there, of course, there was no fart fan, so a lot of moisture. Luckily, the window's newer, so. Anyways, I was eventually just like, fuck it. I didn't want to do tile. I was like, I just want to make this a budget ass build. But the tile will also make it easier to get around that wall. So
I mean, the way that
don't
I
know.
look at it, and I don't know your budget, but like do what you like how you would want it. So that way you're not having to go back in a year or two and redo it because you don't like it.
Right. And that's basically originally I did want tile. And then it was like, well, the floor is kind of fucked up. I don't know if you want to put that much weight on it. And since we're basically down to the support of the house, it's like, okay, well, we're gonna make it pretty damn secure. So the good news is tile is gonna happen. And the toilet's newer, but I don't know, I'm tempted. I'm like, damn, am I gonna spend like an extra 400, 300 to $500 on a toilet? Because it's like a small one, and it's like, I don't know. I'm not super tall, so, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm already here. Maybe I should just change the toilet. My buddy Trapper, he works at a plumbing place, and he's like, man, get this badass toilet here, man. It flushes at like 1,000 psi or something. Like, he's like, this is a badass toilet. You could flush down like a roll of toilet paper and you'll be good. And I'm like, dude, I'm like getting into toilet mods, dude. And, you know, the car guy in me is like, dude, let me get that powerful toilet, you know?
Weight reduction on the house.
Weight reduction. But I don't know. Luckily, a toilet is, especially if I don't do the floor yet. I mean, that's something that's pretty interchangeable. You're not breaking down a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
it's 2 bolts.
Yeah, it's a bolt on, and I guess you got to change the wax seal and stuff. I mean, you got to do that, but
you can get a reusable one.
Huh. Okay.
Rubber, not wax.
I don't know if I trust that new plastic China crap. Beeswax made in the USA. But yeah, it's coming along, and yeah, it's just been nice to be like wrenching on shit again.
Yeah,
it's really freeing. It's like I feel like a part of my life was taken away from me since I haven't been doing anything to cars lately.
Finally got the speaking of wrenching, I got the quick release hub for the Miata. Well,
Oh yeah,
the hub for that bolts to the steering wheel. I already have the quick release, but
sick.
No more hitting my knees on the steering wheel when I get in.
So are they matching the brands of the release and the hub?
Yeah, I reached out to Avenue and I was like, hey, this is what I got. what fits the Miata because they're quick release. Like buying a quick release through them is so confusing
Right.
because it's not like you just enter in your year, make, and model, and it gives you what fits your car.
Right. Exactly.
But they're super helpful, and they were like
Nice.
within minutes they were like, "Oh yeah, just get this one."
That's dope.
They haven't shipped it yet, so
So was that like via email or was it one of those online chat sort of things?
I just DM'd them on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Even better.
because I have 2 of their like one-off steering wheels, so I'm gonna put the wood one in there. And then I have the one of 2 behind me. Those in the gray Jetta.
Hell yeah. Steering wheel? 1 of 2?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude, this thing's sick.
Shit. He's gonna flex. He's gonna flex on us.
It's like that bluish purple and then gold in the middle.
Dope.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this one because this was the first real part that I put on the Jetta.
First mod vibes.
Well, no, I had other
Oh,
first,
okay.
like, quality mod I put on the Jetta. Oh, and I'm gonna have a horn again. So excited.
Dude, Logan, do you? I just on a random because I was looking in my drawer and I saw a stapler. Do you have one of those staplers that you just smack on things? Those smack staplers?
No, I don't have one, but that's what we use to put up like moisture barriers and stuff.
Right. That's a cool tool too. I don't know if I can justify a purchase just yet, but those are sick.
Yeah, DeWalt makes like a carbon fiber one.
Oh shit.
Sick.
What are they called? I'm gonna put slap stapler. Hammer stapler. These are sick. Dude, I can't believe like people used to just hammer nails into everything, no fucking screws, no power tools. Just fucking everything, dude.
Have you seen the guy who does drywall with a hatchet? Like it's an older video.
Okay.
That's what they still make drywalling hatchets for the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it was just an old old
Yeah,
video.
the instructional.
Oh, okay.
So cool.
Badass.
Damn, they're jamming down there. A couple of my one of my buddies is replacing inner and outer tie rods on his lady's car in my garage, and you hear him jamming.
You're putting drywall in their garage, is that what we said?
No, they're replacing inner and outer tie rods.
Oh, tie rods, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna end it off here, unless you guys got some burning desire.
No, I don't think so.
No.
All right. Well, next week I'm thinking we will bring a couple tools in. Maybe we'll have another subject, but next week we will
Next
show
weekend
our
I'm planning
tools.
on going to Salem and getting my shit, majority of my shit, toolbox,
Hell
and all
yeah.
that stuff.
Oh, dude, you live near Salem?
No, well, yeah, I do. I live like 40 minutes from Salem. My grandparents live in West Salem.
Damn, I think I'm going to Salem, be a tourist in October.
I'm sorry. Why Salem? What the fuck?
Spooky shit.
No, not that Salem. Oregon.
Oh. Oh.
Oregon.
Other side of the country.
Oh.
Oh, dude, I was about to say, is that the Salem? There's no way.
Salem is the capital of Oregon, though.
Right. But I was like, there's no way, like back in the witch trial days, I was like, there's no way that was on the West Coast.
Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I'll see you.
Only cool thing in Salem, Oregon is our state capital has a like fully like 12-foot statue of a dude, and it's like fully gold plated. It's the only cool thing. Unless you want to see a bunch of homeless, those guys are pretty cool too.
So there's not much around here.
There's
The only cool thing.
Go ahead.
And so the only cool thing that we have is a Wawa.
Hell yeah. Wawa's the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main street through downtown Salem, it's not too bad for like the first half, but like the second half when you're around the malls and stuff, like you'll see people taking a shit on the side of the road. There was a lady that gave birth to a kid on the side of the road a couple years ago.
Damn.
It's just people die there. It's fucking just right there on the side of the road, down Main Street. It's fucking insane. But
Dude, do you have a Buc-ee's by you, Caleb?
We're getting one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boosies.
I'm not a fan of Buc-ee's.
I've never been.
The beef jerky's good, but other than that, it's
Wawa.
overhyped. Wawa's the shit.
Wawa
go
for the
there.
win. Okay.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Bro, you're
And you get
making me
good food.
hungry. I might have to get some gas station food after this.
remember that diner we went to, Will, off of I-5? That one white one? We sat in the bar area.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Really
that
good stuff.
is the
That
best
sounds
shit ever.
great, dude.
That sounds so good, I know.
That sounds so good, dude.
Just fat food that's made to kill you.
Dude, I haven't been to a Waffle House in forever. And there's one like right up the street from me.
Great, dude. I thought Waffle House was an East Coast thing, but apparently not.
Yep.
Maybe there's
They have them
more.
in Midwest and stuff too.
Yeah, yeah. Like when I went to Colorado, there was one there, and I was like, "Oh shit, we got these."
Not over here. When I went
Yeah,
to
but-
OBX in North Carolina, I saw a couple, but I never went to one.
Damn. I mean, they're like a better IHOP or Denny's. I mean, they're not like the place we went to, that diner. You know, they're not like so good, but
Yeah.
they're decent. They're decent.
I've heard like vintage NASCAR stories of dudes going there and like making deals, like $1 million deals at like 2 a.m.
That's badass. All right, boys. Well, thanks for coming in on such short notice.
Of course.
Get back into the stream game.
Yeah, we should start a Rub It Up Discord. That's a good next step.
So if you don't know how to do it, I can set it up to where like the three of us or whoever else
Mods.
you want. Yeah. And I can set it up to where like you can't put like swear words, like certain swear words.
Dude, maybe. I've thought about that or a Reddit or something, but obviously
Maybe let's stay away from Reddit.
I know, yeah. That was a while ago.
Discord is a safer option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool. It'd be cool. Just a bunch of dudes. Bunch of dude man guys.
Yeah, I'd like to go when I go on the app, I don't want to see like people dying. And then
That's what Twitter's
try
for.
and talk about cars. I've never had Twitter, God bless.
It's wild.
Twitter does
Okay.
come in clutch when you're looking for certain shit. Like, what's something random? Like,
Same thing with Reddit.
As you say, when
Right.
Spotify goes down, occasionally, like I'll hop on Twitter and just be like, make sure it's not just mine.
And people start having strokes.
all right, boys. Till next time. You have a nice day. Take a nap. Get some yard work done.
I go clean my bathtub.
Whatever.
I'm gonna hit some
Clean.
weather. Alrighty.
All right.
Muchachos.
Later.
Peace.